know it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well, I just wanna be happy. How to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done. Cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.
Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way.
What is up, everybody? Welcome in. We are live doing this, and yeah, for multiple reasons. I suck at doing unboxing videos. I'm terrible. I always record them. They sit on my hard drive, and I never do anything with them. So I'm also very terrible at producing videos. I don't know how to sit there and just flat out do all the timing and stuff like that. I ain't got time for that. So I'm going to try something new. Instead of doing the fluff, instead of doing all the production, we're literally just going to unbox it, talk about it, and call it good. Hopefully you guys like the video. Make sure you like. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel. Feel free to comment, throw your stuff in there, and ask questions, and we will see what we can do. And the one thing I forgot to do is I was going to pull up the stats. Let me pull this up real quick. Pull this keyboard back in here real quick, because I know someone's going to ask. I don't know the exact stats on this thing. All right, there we go. Got that page. All right, so it finally came. I pre-ordered this thing months ago, and been waiting for it. It's in a pre-order state. They don't keep these stocked. They just kind of release them as the batches. And so I was batch 6, and so yeah, finally showed up here from China. Got it today. You see a little damage to the box, but not too bad. So let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what it looks like and talk about it. So let's go out of here. All right, so there we go. There is the outer box. Pretty art. Very simple, not a whole lot to it. But this is a device, and I've actually already been asked by a bunch of people, like, what is the AYN Thor? It's an Android-based dual-screen device that is usable for many different types of operation. You can use it as a computer. You can use it as an Android device. I'm sure you can find a way to link it to your cell phone account and use it as a cell phone. But what I got it for was to be an emulation device. And because it's a dual screen, it will emulate DS, 3DS, and lately people have been working really hard on making it capable of streaming or emulating the Wii U. So that's kind of what got me really excited about it. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Let's talk about what's in here. So there is a little information. It kind of tells you about the buttons. It's kind of cool. Different languages. So you got Chinese, you have it in English. So it just kind of tells you what all the buttons do. Next card is system parameters. Okay, so this one kind of tells you about all the different modes. It's just a one-size-fits-all card. Kind of talks about all the different stats. So we'll get there. The safety tips, you know, typical stuff. Don't throw the batteries away. Don't chew on them. Don't suck on the charge cable. You might get electrically shocked. All right, so inside here, let's look inside the box. We have the box, which I assume is going to be probably the charge cable, of course. So here we go. USB-C to USB-C. Let's take a look at the nice quality cable, nice and thick, nice connectors, and pretty decently long. Not overly long, but 3 feet, so not terrible. But that looks about it for there. So now we'll just pull out the console. I knew there wouldn't be too much in here. Figured it'd be kind of simple. But I crushed that. Quality control, stamped. All right, so here's the system. So here we go, guys. Here is the what you came here for. So I got the matte black because I got the base model. I didn't get the light. I splurged a little bit, but I didn't see a reason for my use to go up to the Pro, the Max 512, or the Max 1 terabyte. Like I said, I plan to emulate with it more than anything else. So for me, the base was perfect. You could go a little cheaper, go with the light. They downgrade the processor and the RAM a little bit, and of course, it's just the same box and shell and all that stuff. So just slightly less use, but it still works from all the videos. Everyone says it's pretty good still. So don't be shy of going for the light if that's what you're looking for. So just on the outside here, we do have L1, L2, R1, R2. The L1, R1 is kind of snappy. It does click. It's kind of nice. But the L2, R2 don't have any kind of click or feedback. So it's literally just a trigger, but it does have resistance. So I'm assuming it has the ability to be able to, if you're playing race car games or something that needs that feedback, it can tell the difference between full trigger, half trigger, etc. It does have a fan for cooling in the back. I do like the shell. It's like a matte kind of finish, and it is grippy. It doesn't feel like it's just going to slip right out of my hand. But let's take a look at the inside here. Got a nice little protective there. So as you can see here, though, 2 screens. And it's got recessed thumbsticks, so it doesn't stick out a whole lot. But it's got big enough that even my big hands can actually kind of easily control them. The D-pad is snappy. It is clicky. It's nice. Actually, the funny thing is, it feels like the D-pad's actually clickier than the buttons themselves. And so then we have a play button here. Looks like a stop button, a home button, and a back button. And then we have a button up front. Not sure what that does yet. And then some rubber stoppers for the screen. But I mean, look at that. It is gorgeous, and it's huge, and it looks really good. On the front here, we have volume, power, your charge port, headphone port, your TF card, and that's about it on the outside. So let's go ahead and boot this guy up. I booted it up once before just to kind of see. I was like a little kid. I couldn't wait to open it, but we were waiting for our movie to start. We went to see Spider-Man, and so yeah, I kind of started it up and already went through the pre-menu. I set my time zone and stuff like that. And I set my theme. I have not updated it, so this is what it looks like coming out of the box. This is not any of the front ends or anything like that. This is literally what you get, just literally coming out of the box, ready to go. So it looks like here we got a calendar, Chrome, clock, files, gallery, sound recorder, settings. You got the Play Store, music, and then on the top screen we have like settings, files, Chrome, gallery, the clock, and then again another Play Store. So these are supposed to work kind of separate from each other, but at the same time together when you use the right front end. My next step from here will be to figure out which front end I want to upload to this and be able to use to emulate all my games and stuff like that. But from the stats, you can actually run Play Store games. You can run it just like a regular Android device, as I said before, but it is compatible with Steam. You can download Steam on here, play your Steam games. I wouldn't be surprised if someone hasn't created a backend for you to put your Xbox Game Pass on here. I've seen guys actually do yo, what's up, Christina? Welcome in. I've seen guys running like the Blizzard launcher on here and stuff like that. So you'd be surprised what you can do with this device depending on the size you bought and stuff like that. So the top buttons here allow me to go through the top menus. So you can see here we have music, calendar, sound recorder, and then the Odin launcher. I'm not sure what that does. Load it up. Probably not much. Yeah, because you don't have anything installed yet. Like I said, this is fresh out the box. This doesn't have anything on it yet, really. So, changed their wallpaper. Looks like it has its own little store. I haven't even hooked it up to the internet yet. So, let's see. Thor settings. So, yeah, just basic settings here. Looks like it's just a very basic Android type back in there. So, yeah. Trying to see. Okay, there we go. We got a side menus here we can open up. So brightness, storage, sleep. You see right there, 8 gigs free on the internal RAM. You can load your games if you got games that you've installed through their app, their system. You can do that. Turn on dark mode. Then we can quit. Oh, I guess I gotta get rid of that guy first. Oh, I guess I just turned it to light mode. Oh, that's ugly. Go back to dark mode. Don't drop me again. There it is. Go back to dark mode. Light mode messes with the camera hard on. Alright. So, for size comparison, let me show you a regular DS. So, I do have my Pokemon DS right here. So, I can kind of show you like a size comparison side by side. You can kind of see how much bigger it is. I know sometimes it's hard to tell if you don't know someone's hands. So there's your size comparison. It's definitely, the screen is bigger than the outside shell of the DSi. This is just a regular DSi, not the extra large. I'm sure the extra large is pretty comparable to this, but I think the screen is still a lot bigger. So, went to a wallpaper. So that's kind of cool that it went to a wallpaper. But, yeah, so this guy is, like I said, is the base model. So I've got the, it's the 8 Gen 2 processor. Hold on. This page doesn't really give me information on the processor itself. So let me, because I know that the light came, or the light comes with a Snapdragon 865. Let me see what the, let's see. So, oh, okay. So it's just it's the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. It's the 8-core Cairo CPU with a max or with a min of Cortex X3. So, that versus say getting the regular Snapdragon is a complete upgrade. But again, like I said, if you're not running anything super special, you shouldn't really have too many issues with this thing running, like I said, emulation or light games. If you're playing something like Minecraft or whatever, then you probably won't have too many issues until you start overloading it. Let's see what else is also has the 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigabytes storage. The only problem is with this Gen 6 is we ended up getting the 3.1 UFS RAM instead of running the 4.0 that they promised. I know that made a lot of people mad, but they did that instead of jumping the prices up. So if you do go pre-order now, you do have to, I think it's like $10 extra for the regular models. For like light base, yeah, so light went from $249 to $259. The base that I got went from $320 up to $329, and then I think the biggest jump was the Max 16 with the 1 terabyte storage. That guy jumped up, I think it was like $35. So yeah, if you want to get into it now, you're gonna pay a little bit more, but we'll find out if it's worth it or not. So that's about all I really have to say, other than, like I said, it feels good. I will come back with another video after I put a front end on it and I can play with it, and kind of let you guys know what it is. I just kind of want to do a quick unboxing with you guys, show you kind of what it is, what it has. Let's see what it actually has. Let me shut this guy down here. Power off. So make sure it actually came with the card. It did not, so yeah, so there's your card slot to put an extra card in there. So a lot of guys are going out buying 512s, 1 terabytes, 2 terabytes, put them in there. But as we know, those prices have gone through the roof. It's insane how much those guys have gone up. So that's, like I said, there's my basic unboxing. Yeah, no worries, Christina. I appreciate you lurking. But yeah, like I said, live unboxing. I just wanted you guys to see it. If you have questions, feel free to ask them, and I will answer what I can. No fluff, no nothing like that. Like I said, I haven't played it yet, so I will get something loaded on there, and I'll get you some more information. We'll come back and do another video on it. I know someone said online that there was a way to stream this guy, so I can actually put it up and actually not use a camera to play games on it and stream it for you guys, and we can kind of see what the stats are. Some of the other features that I'm looking forward to is you can play a game on the top or bottom screen, and the other screen you can actually do other applications. If you want to watch a YouTube video, you want to, you know, put up Crunchyroll or something up on Netflix or whatever, you can actually log in and have a video playing on one screen while you're gaming on the other, which is kind of the selling point, I think, for a lot of people, is that multitask ability. You don't have to have 2 devices. You can hold one device and be able to do it all. And so, yeah, should be fun. And let me know. Drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think would be a good game you'd love to see played on here, and we will see how well it does. We'll throw on a frame. I'm pretty sure there's a frame watcher where it'll tell us like the frame rate and stuff like that, so we can kind of see how well it plays. But yeah, drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys would like to see played on it first, and I will work on getting a front end on this so that you guys can kind of see what it can do. And I appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you enjoy the video. This will be just in my regular videos as well, for those who didn't catch it live. And yeah, look forward to more unboxings like this. If you like them, let me know, and we will work on doing more like this, because if you're like me, you don't want the fluff, that's what this is going to be about. No fluff, just talk about the device. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you next time, and have a good day. Enjoy your weekend. Peace out, guys.
Life is so expensive, do everything excessive. I think my brain's defective, yeah. Can't think when she's aggressive, yeah. She snuck into my section, yeah. You think I'd learn my lesson?